Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a weekly plan with me where I'm going to be using this new Valentine's Day sticker kit that I am adding into my shop. I always like to play around with the stickers and lay them down in my own planner before I add them to the shop, just to make sure that all of the stickers are laying well and that they're cut correctly with my Cricut machine. So we're going to be doing that, but while I am setting up my planner, I also wanted to talk about another topic, which is planning your week in 20 minutes. So many times I will talk to one of you all and you will tell me how you just don't feel like you have time to really pull out your planner and plan your week in order to have an effective week. And I wanted to talk about what I would do when I knew I just didn't have a lot of time, but I still wanted to have a productive week. There are only about 6 or 7 things that I would plan consistently every single week in order to have a really great week, and this planning process would only take me 20 minutes. So I wanted to talk about that with you all, just in case you are having those same struggles and trying to figure out how to plan your week really quickly. So we're going to dive into 8 areas that I will usually plan every single week. But I'm going to talk about how I would plan them if I did not have a lot of time, and how I would plan them if I do have a lot of time. So then that way you can see the difference of how I would plan if I have a lot of time on my hand or if I only have 20 minutes to plan my entire week. The first area are my goals. For my goals, usually I will plan 3 goals every single week that I would like to accomplish. One would be a work goal, one would be a home or a personal goal, and then my last category is my other goals. So this could be a spiritual goal that I might have, or a family goal that I might have. That would fall under this third category. If I have a lot of time on my hands, I will plan all 3 every single week. If I don't have a lot of time on my hands and I'm crunched just to plan my entire week, then I will only plan 1 goal, and it will just be in one area, something that I just really need to get done this week, and I will only focus in on that one. My second area is my schedule. When I am usually planning out my week, I will time block my week. When I am time blocking, it's when I look at my hourly planner and I decide what time I'm going to start a task, what time I'm going to end a task, and how long each task will take me. I like to time block when I'm working, when I'm at home. I just love this particular style of setting up my schedule because it really does help me to stay on top of everything that I need to do. However, when I don't have a lot of time on my hands and I don't have time to time block my entire week, what I will do instead is schedule my top 3 or 4 things that I want to accomplish every single day. So I will just write at the very top the top 3 things that I want to get done on a Monday, the top 3 things I want to get done on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so on. And I won't plan out my entire week. I won't time block the entire week, but I at least know what things I want to get done on each day. The third area that I like to plan out for the week is for my work. Now, with my work, I do like to go into a lot of detail for all of the projects that I need to complete for the week. So for me, this includes my social media schedule, what content I'm going to post. It also includes the classes that I want to teach for the week, and also any other things that I want to do that week, membership things that I want to send out, any lives that I want to complete. All of that is usually written out in full detail in my planner. If I don't have a lot of time on my hands in order to do that, though, usually I won't do it at all, and I will create a really highlighted view of what I want to do for work that week. So I won't put into detail what I may want to say in a live stream, but I might just put down that I want to go live on Tuesday, or that I want to post a video on Friday. I might not have all of the details for that particular post, but I will just create a highlighted view of what I want to do that week. The fourth area that I like to plan out each week is my home area. And so this could include any projects that I have for our home or even my cleaning schedule. I will just write down the different things that I want to do. So it could be an organization project like decluttering my closet, or it could be a deep cleaning project around the house. And I will just kind of write out in detail, usually on a project management sheet, how exactly I want to accomplish this and what I want to do every single day of the week toward completing that project. Now, if I don't have enough time, usually I will scrap this section altogether, because if I know I'm heading into a super busy week, more than likely I'm not going to be doing any home projects, any major projects for my house. I will save that for when I have more time on my hands. So I will just usually do my daily 20-minute cleaning. That always happens in the morning during my AM routine, and then I won't do any additional projects or cleaning in the afternoons or evenings. My fifth area is my rest and my well-being. So this one is a brand new area for me to intentionally plan every single week, but I do intentionally plan my rest and my well-being as of January 2023. It was only because I started to realize that my day revolved around productivity, but not overall my health. And many times, because I was so focused on my productivity, I would usually not be taking care of my body and myself. So I started to intentionally plan 15 to 20 minutes every single day with my rest and my well-being, and that does not change no matter if I'm super busy or if I am not busy at all. So I will always try and schedule in some type of rest. Now, the amount of time usually will differ. So if I know I have a lot more time on my hands, usually I will schedule 20 minutes. If I don't have a lot of time on my hands, then I will schedule 10 minutes every single day. But every single day I plan for having some type of rest, some type of well-being, some type of self-care moment. My sixth area is my finances. So you have seen me plan out my finances for the week. I will usually plan out my entire week and plan out what bills we need to pay. Also set up our savings, investments, sinking funds, and anything else that's occurring throughout the week. So that will always usually happen if I have a lot of time on my hands. If I don't have any time on my hands, then I will definitely set up the bills to make sure that I have covered all of the bills for the week, and I will take out some cash for our variable spending. Now, I might not stay on top of how much I'm spending or where I'm spending, but I will take out the cash every single week. The seventh area that I will plan every single week are my meals. So with our meals, me and my husband will usually sit down on a Sunday and we will come up with a meal plan for the week. We will decide what we're going to eat for dinner Monday through the next Sunday. So that's how we usually do it. But if we don't have time to sit down and to talk about all of the different things we want to do, I have a list of our family favorites and I will just pick from that list. So it's a list of about 20 things that we eat consistently, and I will just drop in some of those things because I know that they're going to be a win and that we will love whatever we choose. And the eighth area that I like to plan out to make sure that I have a productive week is my personal development. So for my personal development, I could be reading a particular book, I could be looking at a particular subject, but I do like to create some type of spread in my commonplace planner around that particular topic. So whatever I'm reading or whatever I'm intaking or learning about, I like to write in my commonplace planner. Now, this is another area that I will completely skip if I don't have time. My commonplace planner is one that is undated, and usually I am all over the place in that planner on purpose. So I will choose when I'm going to be in it and when I'm not going to be in it. And that's how I plan my week in 20 minutes when I don't have a lot of time on my hands. So when I do have a lot of time on my hands, this entire process can take me about 3 hours. But like I said, when I don't have a lot of time, then I will do those exact same 8 steps in 20 minutes. And usually I will try and plan as I go throughout the week, even when I don't feel like I have a lot of time on my hands, because no matter what, planning out all 8 of these steps definitely have helped me achieve so many goals throughout my years. So add in the chat box, what are your hardcore things that you have to plan every single week in order to have a good week? I want to hear your suggestions so I can add them to my list. I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.